All right, great. A little yoga history run 101 in my personal opinion. So the basis of what we do, which comes from Astanga yoga, I'm going to have to turn out that light in a second, comes from Krishnamacharya. Two students of Krishnamacharya, well, actually there's three, one of them I actually studied with, but we're not going to talk about him tonight, is Patabi Joyce and BKS Iyengar. And they both went and brought yoga kind of to the world in a more popular form, which made its way to America. Actually made its way to America by Americans going to India and searching out this kind of practice and finding it a bit through Patabi Joyce and bringing it back, and Iyengar as well. But Iyengar has an interesting history because, well, he wrote a lot of books, and he also kind of became the most popular of the yoga teachers. And I was curious why something like that happens. And a lot of, like on my podcast, I'm always searching for how things happen for people and what they did to get where they got. So BKS Iyengar was married to Krishnamacharya's daughter, and that people probably think that's why he became kind of the most popular. But I have another theory, which is kind of interesting. Having been in India, I found out kind of this other thing is, in India, there are like 175 different dialects. So like if you go like a town or a city over, and you can't communicate with the people there because they have a different kind of whatever the different Indian languages are. So Krishnamacharya, the great grandfather of yoga as we know it today, wanted someone who could go out and travel India and let everyone know about this great thing called yoga. And that may have been backed by part of the government in India, because Krishnamacharya was at the Mysore Palace. But anyways, out of it, all of his students, he chose BKS Iyengar. But why? Everyone thinks, well, maybe it's because he was married to his daughter, but it's not true. The reason that he chose BKS is because BKS spoke English the best out of any of the students. And you're like, well, why the hell would it matter if he spoke English? They're in India, and he's supposed to be talking to Indians about yoga. But as I said, 175 different dialects. And I saw this where people couldn't communicate with each other, even in the same city. They all knew English. Why? Because of British rule, which is very interesting. And that little crossroads is part of what gave BKS his kind of start into the world of yoga, because he spoke English better than anyone else. The only style of yoga that kind of didn't come from through Krishnamacharya is Kundalini. And in celebration of that, we will do a few Kundalini poses before we get into the other stuff. But give me a moment to go turn this light off. Great, we will stay seated for this first little bit here. Thank you, Vic. Appreciate it, man. So legs crossed. We've done these ones before, but I didn't announce them as Kundalini movements. We'll get to our Vinyasa Astanga style stuff in a moment. Spine straight as possible, hands on the knees. I'm gonna go back so you can see. Don't force the legs crossed. You can just turn them in. I just do this because it's natural to me. It's not natural to everyone. So sitting up real tall, the spine lengthens to the crown of the head, to the ceiling. We're going to draw a big circle on the ceiling, one direction at first. Breathing in and out through the nose, drawing the breath in, pushing the breath out. Getting in touch with the body nice and early in the practice. Hey, Frank, happy birthday, man. I forgot, it's Frank, I think it's Frank's birthday today. Keep on drawing that big circle. But go the opposite direction, please. Libra's rule, Frank. We're going the opposite direction. We're still breathing in the nose. Good, back to center. My aunt calls this sitting cat-cow. It's not exactly, it's very much similar to that. We will do cat-cow in a moment, but the sitting version, they both come from Kundalini. Lower part of the ribs jet forward as we look up for a moment. Then we're going to arch the back, pulling the core in. So we're breathing here. The out breath is when we look down, pulling the core in, arching the back. The in breath is pushing the chest forward, same as cat-cow, which we will do in a moment. And we're going to move with the breath. You could close your eyes because of the quick movement of the head. That's another thing that's different about Kundalini. A lot of times the eyes are closed. In Ashtanga or Vinyasa, the eyes are supposed to be open. There's not as much rapid movement. About 10 more seconds of this one. Just a couple more. Okay, back to center. Let's reach the arms out with the palms facing the ceiling. I haven't done this one in a while, and we're going to do an abbreviated version because it's going to be really heavy on the arms. We're going to make the hands into claws, Santa Claus. And we're going to bring them up and over, switching which hand goes in the top, breathing with the movement. So as quick as the hands are moving, we are breathing. And you'll catch me sometimes breathing through my mouth. We should breathe in the nose, but the wind has made my nose stuffed up, and my Wim Hof practice has messed up my nose breathing because it's so quick I do it through the mouth, and it's getting to be habitual. But just the quick breathing with the movement of the arms, a little bit longer, best you can, in and out through the nose. Big breath in all the way up to the ceiling, holding the arms up. Hold the breath. You can lock the floor if you like. Very exciting, this Kundalini yoga. Good. One more from the Kundalini before we get to everything else. Hands down for some cat and cow. We've done this one plenty. So knees 2 fists apart, shoulders over the wrist, middle finger straight forward. We let the belly drop down, looking up, third eye. As we breathe out, we are to the back. And moving with the breath. I like going really slow. I've seen it taught and done really fast. For me, I like it slow. I think it's, well, let's say safer, but that's what came to mind. About 10 more seconds. Good, back to center, look over the right shoulder, see the tail. And then over to the other side, see the other tail. Then back to center. So since the hands are already at the top of the mat, we're going to get to our normal stuff, so-called normal. We're going to step back, top push-up. Right there is lift the knees up on the toes, tight core, breathing in the nose. Slow, deliberate breath. If you're a jaw clencher, put the tongue to the roof of your mouth. If you're not up for a bunch of work, you can put the knees down. It's fine. Keep the belly and legs clenched. We're going to lower down, maybe hover 2 inches. Roll forward, up dog, third eye, and then down dog, tucking the toes. Feet 2 fists apart. We're going to bend one leg. Push the opposite heel towards down. Step in a little bit in place. Continuing the breath. Eyes are open. We're looking at the knees of the navel. Good. And then walk your way up to the top of the mat, feet together. Big toes touching, ankles apart, hands on the shin or the ground. We'll look up, flatten the back, pull the shoulder blades a bit together. Forward fold, out breath. Engage the core. Let's sweep the arms all the way to the ceiling. Bring the hands down through the heart center. Push into the earth. Circle back up on the in-breath. Breathing out, forward folding. Again, fingers low. We're going to look up. We're going to step back, top of push-up, lower drop, up dog, third eye looking, and down dog looking at navel. If you like, up on the toes on the in-breath, down with the heels on the out-breath. Otherwise, stay still, breathing in the nose. All right, step or jump, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, we forward fold. Come on all the way up again, sweep the arms up. We're bringing prayer to the ceiling, down through the heart, because I know I went out of frame, and back up on the in-breath. Breathing out, forward folding again, fingers low. Look up, flatten the back. Stepping again, top of push-up. Lower drop, up dog, tight legs, and down dog. Very nice breathing here. You're welcome to rest anytime you want. Listen to the body. Keep breathing in and out through the nose, long and deliberate. All right, step. Hop, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, we forward fold. Come on all the way up, hands in prayer to the ceiling. Lengthen up through the core, then arch back for a moment. And then just bring the arms right down to the sides. Excellent. So, big toes together, ankles apart. Let the knees fall together, sitting in chair. Arms straight up. Good. Up, over again, forward folding, fingers low. We're going to look up, flatten the back. We're going to step, top of push-up again, lower drop, up dog, down dog. We're going to do warrior one on the right. The right foot's going to step almost to the right wrist. The left foot's going to turn out flat. We're going to come up to standing with the knee over the ankle and the back leg straight. Arms up. You can reach that left arm forward if you like, because we want the rib cage to face the front of space. Very nice. Touch the sky again, and then hands back down, stepping back, lower drop, up dog, down dog. Left foot stepping up to that wrist, right foot turns out, knee over ankle in all ways. And reach the right arm forward if you like. You can push the back foot into the earth, especially the outside edge of it. Very nice. Touch the sky. And again, hands down, stepping back, lower drop, up dog, and down dog. Very nice breathing here. You're welcome to rest. We're going to stay here for several breaths. And step hop, top of the mat, toes together. We look up. Forward fold. Feet and knees together, sitting in chair. Standing, shoulders back, tight core. We're doing a few more of these. Sit in chair again. Good. Up, over, forward fold, fingers low. We look up. We step back, top of push-up. Lower down. Up dog. Down dog. Right foot again, warrior one. Left foot turns out. Good. So this time, I'm bringing it out front. So hands in prayer, straight up to the ceiling. And then look up if possible. We're going to breathe here. Great. Hands down again. Step back. Lower drop. Up dog. Down dog. Left foot stepping. Right foot turns out. Hands in prayer. Up above the head. Lengthening up. We'll take a couple of breaths here. Good. Hands back down. Step back. Lower drop. Up dog. And down dog. And nice. Right here breathing. All right. Step jump. Top of the mat. Toes together. We look up. Forward fold. Feet and knees together. Sitting in chair. Standing, shoulders back, tight core. Excellent. Couple more. Sit in chair again. Good. Up, over, forward folding. Fingers low. We look up. Stepping again. Top of push-up. Lower drop. Up dog. Down dog. Right side, warrior one. Left foot turns out. Back up. Knee over ankle. Prayer hands to the ceiling. Pull the core in and up. As you pull that core in and up, you'll feel the torso getting a little longer. That's the point. If you wanted to arch back, you could arch back there. Great. Hands down again. Step back. Lower drop. Up dog. Down dog. Left side, please. Right foot turns out. Hands in prayer again. Straight up to the ceiling. Pulling the core in and up. Lengthening up. And if you wanted to arch back. Very nice. Hands down again. Step back. Lower drop. Up dog. Tight legs. And down dog. Nice. Breathing here in the nose. All right. Step jump. Top of the mat. Toes together. We look up. Forward fold. Feet and knees together. Sitting in chair. Standing, shoulders back. Tight core. Excellent. Let's continue. One more with some extra pieces. Sit in chair. Good. Up, over, forward, fold. We look up. Step back. Top of push-up. Lower drop. Up dog. Down dog. Right foot. Warrior one again. Left foot turns out. Arms up. Good. Let's stay in the warrior base. We're going to bring the arms out in front with the palms facing the ceiling. Stay right here breathing. Go ahead, turn the palms to face each other. We're going to open up, maybe look up. Put most of the opening in the thumbs, the forefingers, the palms. Turn the palms to face the ceiling. Hands in prayer again, above the head, lengthen up, and then if you want to arch back, great. Very nice. Hands down again, step back, lower drop, up dog, down dog, left foot steps, right foot turns out. Warrior one, back up. And once here, we're going to bring the arms out in front. Breathing. Turn the palms to face. Open up, maybe look up. Palms face the sky, hands in prayer above the head, lengthen up, maybe arching back. Excellent. Hands down again, step back, lower drop, up dog, and down dog. And we're going to stay right here, breathing, looking at the navel or the knees. Good. Step, jump, top of the mat, toes together. We're going to look up with a forward fold. Let's sit in chair again. And we're going to twist chair. Let's put the right elbow outside of the left leg. Don't let that tail swing out. Keep it pointing straight back. Hands in prayer, pull in towards the chest. Turn the fingers to the face. We'll stay right here. You're welcome to open the arms. I'm going to look at my feet. You're welcome to look up to the ceiling. Lengthen the breath, lengthen the spine. Great. Forward fold. We rest for a moment, just hanging around. All right, let's sit in chair again. Yes, sirree. We're going to twist the other side. Left elbow. Keep that tail pointing straight back best you can. Hands in prayer, pull in. And then fingers up to the face. You can look at the foot. You can look at the ceiling. Breathing in the nose. We open the arms. Good. Forward fold. Take the feet apart, distance of, say, hips or shoulders. You can grab prayer or elbows. We're just going to hang. Let the jaw get loose. Let the eyes get loose. Let the head get loose. Let everything fall off your back. All your responsibilities, let them fall off your back. You may wish to engage the core. Let's touch the ceiling all the way up. And then peace fingers all the way back down. We are going to scoop under the big toes, thumbs touching on the inside, big toes holding the fingers down, elbows pulling away from the ears, top of the head reaching to the floor, to the mat. Breathe in. You may wish to engage the core, back up, touch the ceiling, in breath, and out breath, back down, hands under feet from the front. I'm going to stay here. I might sneeze. Very nice. Let's stand top of the mat if you're not there already. Feet back together, big toes touching, ankles a little bit apart. Let's take a couple of breaths. All right, we're going to vinyasa into the standing series, so please sit in chair. Good. Up, over, forward, folding, fingers low. Look up, flatten the back. Step in, top of push-up again. Lower drop. Up dog. Down dog. Warrior two on the right. Right foot steps, left foot turns out. Arms out over the heels. Knee over ankle. Left hip is now rotating back, but you see how it's very attached to the knee. So keep the knee over the ankle. Drop the shoulders, hold the core, look at the right hand, and we breathe right here. Very nice. Straight the leg in the front. We're going to reach out a bit for triangle Trikanasana. Right hand down, left arm up. You could have palms facing out and away. Don't push too hard on the shin if you keep the hand there. You want to stack everything, the left hand over the left shoulder, over the right shoulder, over the right hand, over the shin. Both hands on the shin for a moment. I would shorten the stance a couple of inches. It's optional. To keep the left hand on the shin, you could stay in pyramid. Or if you want to do the twist of Trikonasana, right arm up, Trikonasana, you could take the back of the hand outside of the leg. I'm going to look at the foot. Ultimately, you're looking up to the reaching hand. It can be extreme. Legs straight, feet flat. Even if it's your birthday. All right, hands down, step back. Lower drop, up dog, down dog. Left side, please, warrior two, heel to heel, arms out over the heels, knee over the ankle. Drop the shoulders, hold the core. Straight the leg in the front. We're going to reach out a bit. Let's do a triangle. Left hand down, right arm up. In between the panes of glass, looking to the reaching hand if possible, eyes open, breathing in the nose. Both hands on the shin. Let's shorten the stance a couple of inches. You could stay right here. This is like pyramid or Pavrita Trikonasana. Back of the hand outside of the leg. Legs straight, feet flat. Big toe maybe gripping in the front, down into the mat. Lengthen the tail to the crown of the head. All right, hands down again. Step back. Lower and drop. Up dog, down dog. Let's keep going. Right side, warrior two. Up again. Drop the shoulders, hold the core, or look at the right hand. All breathing all the time. Breathe the earth. We're going to do extended side angle by taking the center of the right forearm and placing it on the knee. Left arm up and over, palm facing the ground. You could put this right hand on the ground if you like. If the arm stays on the leg, we look up along the armpit to the ceiling. If the hand goes down, we look slightly to the reaching fingers. Couple more breaths right here. Back to warrior two. We're going to twist. You're welcome to keep the back foot flat. You're welcome to come to the ball of the foot. We're swinging the left arm through, elbow outside of the right leg, hands in prayer. The right leg is cement. It doesn't move. You could even put the knee down if you prefer. Let's breathe here. Great. Hands down again. Step back, top of push-up, lower drop, up dog, down dog, left side, please. Warrior two. Up again. Here we go. Breathing here. And when you're ready, center of the forearm on the leg, extended side angle. And if you put the hand down on the other side, you can do that here. We're going to breathe and reach. Like you're reaching from your foot to your fingers. One long straight line. Good. Back to a warrior two for a moment. Your choice with the back foot, flat foot, ball of the foot, swinging through, knee down if you prefer. Hands in prayer pulling in towards the chest, fingers up towards the face. We're going to stay here. All right, hands down again. Please step back, top of push up, lower drop, up dog, down dog. I'm going to step right foot to a horse or the sun goddess. Step whichever foot you like so that you can end up, if you need, to face the device. So toes are splayed slightly, knees are opening, and we're going to push the walls out. Shoulders over hips, breathing, looking straight forward. All right, let's stand. We're going to turn the feet to run straight forward like the outside edges of your mat or like railroad tracks. We're going to reach straight up and then straight down with the fingertips coming right down to the line the big toes have made. If it's extremely difficult to put your fingertips down, bring the feet further apart. If it's easy to put the fingertips down, put the palms down, lengthen, either way, lengthen the head down. Let the gravity kind of push you into this. Good, come on up. Reach to the ends of the fingers. Behind the back, intertwine the fingers. If you want to release the tension in your upper back, push the palms all the way together. Otherwise, they can be apart. We're going to forward fold, lifting the arms up off the back, bringing the head towards the mat, the top of the head. We'll breathe here. Up again, touch the ceiling. Down again, grab the shins, the ankles. If the legs can remain straight, big toes, peace fingers, elbows pulling away from the ears, even if it doesn't look like they're moving, just the idea of them pulling out and away. Stay down low, both hands over to the right for a moment, left shoulder under and through. And over to the other side, please, right shoulder under and through. Good, let's stand. Let's bring the feet closer together. Just take a moment here, just breathing, shoulders back, tight core. We're going to do a long connected standing series I sometimes refer to as the leg burner. But don't let that frighten you. We're going to stand on the left foot. We're going to do tree, grabbing the right ankle, seeing if you can get a lock, hands to the heart if you like. You can put the leg in the front like this if you prefer. Arms up if you like. This is pose number 1 of 5. Stay on the left foot. Bring the right leg so the knee is pointing forward. Take the left hand, grab the right knee. Keep a hold of that. You can put the hand on the hip. Stay there. You could reach back. You could look back. You could grab the big toe with the peach finger, extending the leg. You could just stay holding the knee with the right hand on the hip. Keep that right foot up, hands to the heart, warrior 3 for our third pose. Funny how that worked out. The hip is trying to face the earth. Still breathing in the nose. Ardha Chandrasana, left hand down, right arm up, breathing here. You're welcome to skip the last one. Number 5 is Pavrita Ardha Chandrasana. We switch the hands, the hip comes down. Woo-wee. All right, let's stand. Let's step it out. Let's take a moment. Just a few breaths. You can still pull the shoulders back, holding the core. Okay, we're going to stand on the right foot, and we do that whole deal on the other side. We start with tree. Hands to the heart. Any way you did tree on the other side, we'll do it the same here. I did it out in front, so that's what I'll do. Keep breathing, standing tall. Good, bring that leg out in front, so the left knee is pointing straight forward. Right hand's going to grab that knee, other hand on the hip. You could reach back, you could look back, you could extend the leg. We're going to stay here. Keep that leg up, hands to the heart center. Let's come forward. Whoa, warrior 3. Ardha Chandrasana, right hand down, left arm up. And switching hands, hip does come down. All right, stand and let's squat. Feet about the distance of the hips, toes splayed out. You put the elbows into the legs, pushing them open, lengthening up the back. We're going to breathe here. We're going to stay a little longer. You're welcome to do crow or headstand if you haven't done that already. Otherwise, the squat's great. You stay in. That's what I prefer. It's a really great pose for the lower back and the knees and the digestive system. All around good stuff. Alrighty, back to hands and knees for a moment. Good. So we're going to step the right foot top of the mat. We're going to scoot that right foot a little further forward. And we're going to raise the arms straight up to the sky. We're going to take a few breaths here, allowing the hip to hang down, both of them. So the left, top of the left leg here gets a little more action. And then when you're ready, let's bring the hands down right on the inside. So the right hand's going to be right inside of the right foot. The right knee is pulling against the shoulder. Left hand is under the left shoulder. You can stay here. You can walk the hands forward. You can put the elbows down if you like. I'm going to stay right here looking at the floor. Let's breathe. Good. Let's switch it so we can do the other side. So we're going to put the right knee back and the left foot forward. We're going to reach the arms straight up again, and we'll breathe here. And down on the inside, just like the other. Keep the knee pulling against the shoulder. You could walk the hands forward. Even if the elbows don't get down, you can stay in that middle area. Or hands down, which is where I'm going to stay. All right, step that knee back. We're going to step all the way back, top of push-up, and make our way to pigeon. So top of push-up, nice and tight. We're going to lower down tight. Up dog, third eye. Down dog, navel. Going to hold the right foot up for a moment. You could bend that leg, opening the hip, keeping the armpit down. Then throw that shin up top of the mat. Scoot the left leg further back. You could look up, putting your heart on the ceiling for a moment. Hands down, forearms down, head down. Knee is outside of the right ribs on the bent leg. The bent leg foot is coming somewhat forward. Some of us, the shin can face the front of the mat. It's extreme. Otherwise, it's tucked in a little bit. And let's breathe here. Right, hands down again. Let's step that right leg back. You could shake it a bit if you like. Top of push-up again. Lower drop. Up dog. Down dog. And then left leg up. You can bend that leg, opening the hip. Keep the armpit down. And then throw that shin top of the mat. Scoot the right leg back. Look up for a moment. And then hands down, forearms down, head down, and we're going to breathe here. All right, one more time, hands down, one more time, stepping back. You could shake the left leg, top of push-up again, lower drop, up dog, down dog, and let's sit down. We're gonna do dynamic Janasirsasana, so the left leg is out, the right sole is against the left leg, the knees down, you can hold it down. Left hand grabbing left toes. You could hold a strap. You could hold the shin if the toes don't come naturally. Please keep the legs straight. I'm going to breathe in and reach up. I'm going to breathe out. Try to touch the toes with both hands. Back up, breathing in. And then over and over, moving with the breath. Out breath is always on the downward fold. Next time you're up, go ahead, stay up. We'll stare at the reaching hand. Continue the breathing like as if you were moving. Good, let's switch it. Right leg out, left sole in. You can hold that left knee down for a second. Then right hand grabs either the toes of the shin. Keep the legs straight. So if the legs needs to be bent, you should grab the shin. Up with the left. And then down on the out breath. Over and over again, please. Good. Next time you're up, go ahead and stay up. Continue the breathing. Good. Let's put both legs out in front of us. You could shake them around a little bit if you like. We're going to do our twist. We're going to bend the right leg with the right foot flat on the mat. Left toes remain pointing to the ceiling. Left arm grabs right leg, right hand behind you. We'll pull the shoulder back, gently looking back. Put the elbow outside if you like. You can just hold the leg. Let's breathe here. Excellent. Let's switch it. Right leg out. Left foot in there tight. Right arm grabs that leg. Hand behind you. Elbow outside if you prefer. We look at the wall. We sit up tall. Very good. Back to center. Both legs bent. You can be on the heels. We're going to bring the arms under the legs for our 5 core boat poses. We're going to come up onto the tail. You could stay here. You could let go, lock the shoulders back. You could straighten the legs, keep the shoulders back. Hands in prayer, third eye or the toes. Keep the shoulders back. We're going to breathe here. Like I said, 1 of 5. Excellent. Cross the legs, grab the shin, sit up really tall. And here we go again, number 2. Cross the legs, sit up tall. And up again, number 3. Cross the legs, sit up tall. Up again, number 4. Cross the legs, sit up tall. All right, last one, number 5. Here we go, all the way. Good. Hug the knees in. Let's lie back. Let's take the forearms and grab the shins and bring the nose up to the knees and pull the shins way down and so that the lower back lifts a little bit off the mat. Good. And we're going to put the feet down, feet on knees, 2 fists apart. Longest finger almost touches the heel. We lift the hips. As we lift the hips, tuck one shoulder then the other, intertwine the fingers, push the arms down. Those of you that want to do Urdhva Dhanurasana are welcome to. Let's breathe here. All right, everybody down. We're going to go upside down. You're welcome to skip it. You're welcome to go to the wall and put your feet up the wall and lay on your back. Otherwise, we're starting with plow first. You kick the feet up and over the head, legs in the direction of straight. Hands can be either on the back or interlace fingers with the arms down. We're going to breathe here. Good. If your hands are not on the back, put them there now. Lift the feet straight up into the ceiling. Heavy shoulders, heavy elbows, light head, breathing in the nose, looking at the toes. All right, bend the legs, bring the knees down towards the ears, reach back, grab the soles of your feet, and lower yourself into dead bug. Dead bug, the knees are in the armpits, soles of the feet to the ceiling. You could stay still, you could rock around. All right, bring the knees into the chest for a moment. You just pull them down. And then we're gonna lay down flat. Once laying down, we're gonna lift the right leg up. We're gonna grab the right leg with both hands up towards the heel. Bring the nose towards the knee so the head and shoulders will come off the earth. We're gonna hold the left leg down. That's where all the action is. Good, let's switch it. So left leg up, nose towards the knee, breathing here. And down again. Woo, bring the knees into the chest, arms out like a T. On the out breath, let the knees fall to the right. You could hold the legs down with the right hand. We're going to look to the left and breathe here. Nice and easy. Let gravity do the work once we're in place. And back up to center, and then over to the other side. Left hand can hold the knees down. Right arm reaches out, and we're going to look to the reaching right hand. Good, back to center. Hug the knees into your chest. Thank yourself for coming out. Tell yourself you did a good job. And then super important, let's lay down. Let the body rest as best as you can down into the floor. Really talk to the body, and you can tell each piece just to drop lower and lower into the earth. Let the breath return to normal. And we'll give the body a minute or so to kind of recuperate and check out the new information it has. You're welcome to stay here as long as you want. If you're comfortable, stay. And the rest of us are going to get out of this by moving the fingers and toes a little bit. Maybe rotating the wrists and the ankles. And then reach way over the top of the head, lengthening long fingers to toes. Pull the core down. Excellent. Bring the knees into the chest and roll yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Once sitting, we're going to bring the hands to the heart center and rub them together, making our fire. Great time for fire as we move into the cooler days, evenings especially. All right, arms up, big fire in the sky. We're going to take a breath in through the nose as much as we can get. We're going to breathe in more through the mouth. We're going to breathe in more. Hold tight core, tight legs, tight floor. Hold the breath, hold the tight. And then let everything out. You're living your dream, don't miss it. Namaste. All right, thank you so much for coming out tonight. It is DanielOverberger.com. You can find links to my Venmo and PayPal there. If anyone needs that, you can send me a message and I'll drop that to you. I'm going to stop the YouTube bit here and